Hello, Jason Smith, Super Coach Smith here, doing a web tutorial on how to sign up for GCN and activate mobile service. So let's get started. Go to the GCNMobileLogics.com sign up page, and you will first choose your username. Then you will go in and enter your email. I'm going to form fill this so that we can move through this faster. You will confirm your email, first, last name, then choose a password. You've got to have at least one capital letter, followed by lowercase, and at least one numerical digit. Enter in your phone number. If you are a company, such as a mobile dealer, you will enter in that information right here. You will also need to know your sponsor's enroller ID. This is very important information. If you do not have your sponsor's enroller ID, get back with the person who sent you to this website and make sure you get that information in right there. Right here, if we were signing up for a new account, we would read and agree the terms and conditions, and then we would click sign up. I already have an account, so this takes us to the same place. Once you sign up, it takes you back to the login screen. You would enter in your login information, and that would take you into the back of the system. There are a couple key pieces of information that you're going to need. One being that you're going to need your device IMEI. Another to activate service. How do you find that? Go to your dial pad right there, and you will hit *#06#, and now you have the IMEI number to complete the transaction. You will also need to either have one of two things. You'll need to either have a SIM card on hand right here, and if you do, you'll need this key piece of information. It's called the IMEI, or excuse me, the SIM card number, not the IMEI, but the SIM card number. And then once you have those two things and you're placing the order for mobile service, that will move you along the process. Now, if you don't have one of the SIM cards, that's okay. We can order that inside the system, and they will ship it to you. So once we log in here, we will have a couple choices. One will be to select becoming a distributor, becoming an independent affiliate marketer with a Global Connection Network. And the other choice will be to order mobile service. And you will see that here on the next screen as it pops up. There we go. As like I said, independent affiliate marketer right there. That's where you go if you want to start your business. Here we're ordering mobile service, so we click on GCN Wireless. The first screen is just going to be the wireless GCN Wireless terms and conditions for use. You can download it there. We're not going to do that right at this point, but you are welcome to as you go through the ordering process. You will see the next screen will be our plans. We start with our most popular plan, the $49.95 with 4 gigabytes. Then you have 10 gig, 20 gig on up. So we're going to select the $49.95 and move on through. Next page, optional features. Right now, our optional feature is international calling, unlimited calls to Mexico. So we have that right there. If you want it, you can select it. Activation type, this is an important screen. Right here is new orders. So I need a new number and new device. If you need a new number and a new device, you would select that. If you already have an AT&T compatible device, that is called bring your own device, BYOD, but you need a new number, this is where you would select it. If you have a AT&T compatible device, bring your own device, but you want to port your existing number to AT&T, this is where you would select that category right there and move forward. When it comes to porting, it is extremely important that you have the information absolutely 1000% correct. Otherwise, the port will fail. Where do you get that information? From your existing carrier is where you get the information. Okay, first you need the wireless account authorizer. That's just whose name is on the account. Second is your wireless account number. That is unique to each company. So you can have a unique wireless account number. It could be your phone number. You may even have a different account number for billing and one for porting. Again, you will go back to your existing carrier to find out that information. Wireless business name. If your name is listed under a business name and not just a personal name, you will put that information right here. Mine is not, so we do have to fill out each field. So I put NA, not applicable. Right here, what is the number we're going to port? If you have a PIN code, you can put it in right there. If you do not know your PIN code, you can reset it and then put in a new PIN code, and then that's where you would put it. If your current carrier does not have PIN codes, put in 4 zeros. Tax ID number. Again, if it's under a business name, you would have a tax ID number. Mine is not, so I just put NA. Again, we have to fill out every single line in order to move forward. If we do not, it will not allow us to move forward. And here we're just filling out information. And we do have to fill out every single line. If I forget one line, I'll forget this one just so we can show you. As an example, you'll see what I mean here in just a minute. It requires all the information filled out completely, even if it doesn't apply. And that is simply just a measure inside. This is our beta system. This is not our full-time system, but it's here just to help us along with the process. Remember the device IMEI? We have to have that. *#06#, and there's your device IMEI. You must have that for the transaction. AT&T requires it, and you must have one in there, but we're going to put in zeros right now just for the fact of moving forward. SIM card number. If you have a SIM on hand, you put the SIM card number. It's located right there at the bottom. If you do not have a SIM card and you need one sent to you, just put NA, and then we'll order one here in just a moment. And then we click what carrier we're reporting from. I just am selecting T-Mobile. If you notice when I go back up here, whoops, have you entered SIM number? Yes. Oops, there's one field that allows me, but okay. So we entered it, we covered all the fields right up here, and now it allows us to move forward. Okay, line right here. Have you entered your SIM number? Well, we need a SIM. We don't have one. If you already put your SIM number in right there, you would click that. In this case, we need a new SIM. We want it shipped to us. There we go, buy a single SIM. We come on to the next screen right here. We're buying a SIM for $5 and we'll later have it shipped to us. We also have AT&T has a $25 activation fee. So we select, there we go, and we move forward. Now we're getting to the order processing screens. Confirm the order, $25 activation fee, single SIM for $5, and our month of service for $49.95. Everything looks exactly as we expected it. When we get to the actually billing screen, here is where we're going to enter in our billing information. One thing to note, if your billing information is a PO box, the transaction will not process because every wireless carrier, it is required that you have a physical address. So if your billing address is a PO box, you're going to have to put in your shipping information down at the bottom. And where you would put that in is right here. So if this is a PO box, you're going to have to click on this and put ship to a different address, or if you are shipping it to a different address, you put it right there. We come back over here, everything's entered in. We've got our order. We need to calculate shipping and tax right here. It's going to add tax to the transaction, and then we will need to add shipping. See, because we're having a SIM card shipped to us, paid, and then we will need to click that again so that we'll find out shipping for the SIM card, and then we will simply select one of the amounts. If you want just normal USPS first class right there, or you can go priority if you want to, or faster. So here we go. Now you notice we see our total shipping, total estimated tax, and there we go. Now we just enter in our billing information and place the order. So there is how you do a transaction of ordering mobile service. Just make sure that you have a few items on hand. You've got to have a SIM card or SIM card number, or you've got to order one. You've got to have your device IMEI, and you have to have all of your previous carrier, current carrier information absolutely correct. And then you can activate your mobile service with GCN Wireless, powered by AT&T. Super Coach Smith for your web tutorial. Take care.